Hi, I'm Jeff Schlutt, Chief Operations Officer of NoahsPark. NoahsPark is a parking lot reservation technology company. We provide guaranteed parking reservations through an intuitive, user-focused app with just a few taps on your smartphone. Our goal is to provide a parking spot for everyone from anywhere and provide more time, less stress, and a better you. Today I want to share with you details of our business and plans and how your investment will grow with our company. There is definitely a need for a guaranteed parking reservation app. I remember like it was yesterday, when I had a not so good, unfortunate experience going to a concert.
Man, I can't wait to go to this concert in Seattle tonight. My wife and I saw this group back when we were in college, and they were awesome. It's going to be a great way to celebrate our anniversary. Now I just need to find a parking space. There must be other events going on in Seattle tonight. Wow, this is the 5th parking garage we've tried and still no place to park. Even the most expensive lots are full. We're going to miss the entire concert. This is so stressful and frustrating.
Well, needless to say, that night didn't turn out as planned. We ended up parking 2 miles away, and by the time we got there, the concert was half over. It felt like when we got there it was already time to leave. It would have been so much better if I could have reserved a guaranteed parking spot close to the venue ahead of time. This is where NoahsPark comes in. Let me take you through how easy the NoahsPark app is to use. When purchasing your tickets through one of the major event sites, you simply add into your purchase to reserve a guaranteed parking spot through NoahsPark in a garage of your choice near the concert venue. With just 3 taps on your smartphone, the registration is made and a unique QR code is provided.
When entering the parking garage, simply scan the QR code and then follow the easy directions to your parking location on the NoahsPark app. Spot 21. And there's our parking spot. Easy and stress-free. That's NoahsPark.
For NoahsPark, there are 2 main industries to consider: the parking lots and garages industry and the smartphone app industry. In the US alone, there are 222 million vehicle owners, and there are 208 million smartphone users. The parking lots and garages industry is expected to grow by 2.8% in the next 5 years, reaching a value of $10 billion, whereas the smartphone app industry is also expected to have growth at a rate of 6.2%, reaching a value of $3.3 billion. It is important to note that NoahsPark will start its operations in Seattle. In 2017, Seattle had 11 million paid parking transactions. These numbers provide proof that a market does exist for a smartphone parking reservation app. In 2018, the NoahsPark founders completed a feasibility study of the parking reservation app. Data from customer surveys as part of this study helped establish NoahsPark's target market, which is as follows: both female and males 18 years or older who own or lease a personal vehicle and use parking garages or lots at least once a month. Their income range is in the range of $70,000 and above. This income range is based on a study by Live Analytics in 2014 that showed that the average income for live event attendees was $70,000. The parking app industry is fragmented, with many small to medium-sized companies, resulting in high rivalry among established firms. As a result of the fragmented industry, buyers have strong power. Both end customers and parking garage owners have a choice among parking apps and can bargain for lower prices. It is also easy for customers to switch between parking apps with minimal costs. The top competitors for NoahsPark are Spot Hero, Parking Panda, and ParkWiz. As shown in the table here, all of the competitors, as well as NoahsPark, provide mobile reservations, mobile parking pass, prepay, and last-minute cancellations. The true competitive advantage of NoahsPark comes from three primary items: providing a guaranteed, dedicated parking space, which none of the other competitors can do, having exclusive partnerships with parking garages and lots, and event ticketing agencies and restaurants, and providing world-class customer service. A review of customer ratings of service of the competitors show low ratings, and this is definitely an opportunity for Noah's Park to lead the industry in customer service. Noah's Park is a limited liability corporation. Ownership of the company is equally split amongst the 5 original co-founders. The company is headquartered in Seattle, Washington, and will start initial operations in Seattle and then expand to other large U.S. cities. Noah's Park will acquire copyrights and trademarks for all of its symbols, words, phrases, or design from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Also, Noah's Park will protect its intellectual property with software partners. Now let's meet the Noah's Park team. Alex Haupt is the Chief Executive Officer and President of Noah's Park. He has a degree in accounting from the University of Arizona and an MBA from Washington State University. Alex has experience in financial analysis and accounting at Boeing. I'm Jeff Schlutt, the Chief Operations Officer of Noah's Park. I have a degree in mechanical engineering from the University of Michigan, and I have experience as an engineering manager, plant manager, and Six Sigma Master Black Belt at PACCAR. Christina Sirkova is our Chief Finance Officer. She has a master's in English and International Communication. Her experience includes being a relationship manager and vice president managing clients with large institutions. Ryan West is our Chief Business Development Officer. Ryan has a computer engineering degree from Brigham Young University. He has experience as a U.S. Army officer and is currently a business operations analyst for the United States Automobile Association. Finally, Harold Gita is our Chief Marketing Officer. Harold holds a Bachelor's of Business Administration and Marketing from Kennesaw State University. His experience includes multiple positions in the domestic and international sales, retail, and marketing areas. To provide additional guidance and support at the start of operations, Noah's Park will establish an advisory committee made up of 2 talented industry professionals. With a diverse background of the founders and the support of the advisory committee, Noah's Park has the right team members in place to bring the parking reservation app successfully to market. The Noah's Park team has developed a robust operations plan. Initial operations will start in Seattle, which is a growing city with large parking demand. In future years, Noah's Park will expand to other large U.S. cities, such as Los Angeles. In 2019, a major focus of the operations plan will be development of the app. We plan to partner with software provider IntellectSoft. The app will be capable of working across multiple platforms. Initially, we will release a minimum viable product with key base features, and then update the app frequently with additional features based on user feedback. Another main focus will be on developing a means for integrating data from the parking garages and lots into our app. A major competitive advantage of Noah's Park is to provide a guaranteed reserved parking spot. In order to do this, we have 2 options. We must either develop a means for pulling the parking space inventory data from the back-end parking data systems of the garages and lots, or we must work with our exclusive parking garage and lot partners to install sensors to track this data. We recognize that this is a complicated technical challenge, and we are currently working to develop this data integration, as it is a key piece of our competitive advantage. Noah's Park will provide customer service via a phone and online support center for the parking app. Eventually, we plan to staff the center 24/7 with qualified individuals who have extensive training and are empowered to make on-the-spot decisions to address customer complaints with limited required management approvals. Noah's Park's business model for revenue generation consists of 4 streams. The first is event parking. Noah's Park will earn 15% of every dollar for parking reserved through the app. The 15% value was determined through an extensive interview with the owner of a large Seattle parking garage operation. The second stream will be through prepaid parking. NoahsPark will charge a $7 fee for regular parking and a $25 fee for special event parking. The third part is for in-app advertisement. NoahsPark estimates to earn $20,000 in its first year of operation based on how many ads are loaded or are displayed and how many are clicked. The fourth revenue stream will be an upgrade fee of $1.99, which will remove ads for the user.
At NoahsPark, we are committed to improving society and always holding the highest ethical standards. From a societal standpoint, the NoahsPark app provides a means for reducing stress. A major initiative of the company is to help provide stress reduction techniques. We plan to partner with local health and fitness organizations to promote healthy, stress-free lifestyles. With regards to ethics, it is of utmost importance for NoahsPark to protect its customers' data. Any storage of user data will only occur when the user has specifically agreed to its release. Upon agreement of release, NoahsPark will utilize encryption software to protect the data while it is in our system.
Now I will highlight NoahsPark's major accomplishments to date and plans moving forward. In 2018, NoahsPark was founded. The 5 co-founders successfully completed a feasibility analysis and full business plan. In 2019, we will be setting up our business, completing app development, and finalizing operation plans for data integration. 2020 will be the first year of operation of the NoahsPark app. The primary focus of the team will be market penetration of the Seattle area. We also estimate that NoahsPark will be profitable in 2020. Starting in 2025, NoahsPark will look to expand to other large cities such as Los Angeles. It is also estimated that over the first 5 years of operation, the ROI will be at least 15%. Between 2025 and 2030, NoahsPark will go global and establish locations outside the U.S. Finally, NoahsPark has a long-term goal to be acquired by 2030. Provided in the table is a summary of NoahsPark's financials for the years 2020 through 2024. In 2019, NoahsPark will be setting up the business, developing the app, and finalizing data integration plans. 2020 will be the first year of operations. Revenues will increase from $8.9 million in 2020 to just over $22 million in 2024. Gross profit will increase from $1 million in 2020 to $2.5 million in 2024. The company will operate at a loss for the first half of 2020. Forecasted sales will begin to exceed break-even sales in May 2020. On the expense side, the largest item will be for salaries and wages, which will range from $500,000 to $635,000 from 2020 through 2024. We employed a phased approach for staffing. In 2019, we start with a staff of the original founders plus a sales marketing rep. Later that year, we add an additional sales rep and a customer service rep. Future years add an additional customer service rep. Employee benefits represent $47,000 in expenses. The consulting services are $40,000 per year and include consulting for ongoing software development. We have $60,000 each year for marketing and advertisement. Finally, the other category ranges from $78,000 to $103,000 and is for such items as payroll taxes, app maintenance and improvements, rent, legal fees, insurance, telecommunications, and office supplies. The result is a net profit of $417,000 in the first year of operation, which will increase to $2 million by 2024. To support NoahsPark operations in the first few years, we are seeking investment to fund startup and working capital costs. We are requesting $300,000 in exchange for 15% ownership of the company. The $300,000 consists of $214,000 in startup costs. Major items making up the startup costs are $70,000 for app development, $60,000 for advertising, $40,000 for consulting services, $18,000 for rent, and $10,000 for computers and software. The remainder of the $300,000 is for $75,000 in working capital. The long-term goal of NoahsPark is to be acquired by 2030. Projecting cash flows out 10 years, NoahsPark is valued at $15 million upon exit, which results in earnings of $2.3 million for our investor and an ROI of 750% over that 10-year period. As I have shown, the market exists for a mobile parking reservation app, and NoahsPark provides a product unlike its competitors, allowing for reservation of a guaranteed parking spot. The app is built upon exclusive partnerships with parking garages and lots, and ticketing agencies and restaurants. NoahsPark strives to provide world-class customer service. We have a strong, dedicated, knowledgeable team, and forecast profitability within the first year of operation. More importantly, we are committed to our customers, to protect their data, reduce their stress, and make their lives easier. Thank you for your time, and I hope you consider joining the NoahsPark team, where our goal is to provide a parking spot for everyone from anywhere, providing more time, less stress, and a better you.